For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 21 of Season 6 here in the Career Mode RTG. We start with the game at home against Middlesbrough, trying to extend the lead at the top of the table against Chelsea. Just 14 games remaining in the Premier League season here. Of course, this will be the final year at Cambridge United in this save before we start another Road to Glory series abroad. So hoping to win the Premier League this year, and a victory against Middlesbrough will go a long way towards that. Actually, the fixture list has been very busy recently. We had games midweek against Arsenal, and then on the against Valencia, and then on the Sunday against Arsenal. Middlesbrough on the Saturday, and then the following Tuesday we actually have Manchester United at home. So things don't get any easier for us. I'm hoping that we can get 6 points, but Man United are of course a very good side. Then we actually finally get a bit of a break until Leicester, and then it's the second leg against Valencia, a game that we very much need to win in the Champions League. Well, that'll be in tomorrow's episode, Leicester and Valencia, but we'll concentrate on Middlesbrough and Manchester United. It's the M's today. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. Again, no face cam today because of the heat, but it is supposed to drop in heat as we head over the weekend and into the beginning of next week. So fingers crossed, Facecam will be back sooner rather than later. I know you guys are missing it. I keep getting tweets, etc. saying, bring back Facecam. And I will do as soon as it's not a sauna in my bedroom. But I think the plan is, after I get paid, I'm actually going to buy an air conditioning unit. And then, fingers crossed, in these sort of conditions, next time it happens, I should be able to keep the Facecam on and keep the room at a moderately respectable temperature. But let's jump into this game against Middlesbrough. And fingers crossed we can get 3 points. Hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Actually, check the channel page for anything we have missed. Especially yesterday, the vlog from Berlin last weekend went up yesterday. It's a long one, but well worth the watch, I think. So do check that out if you haven't already. And we'll try and pick up 3 points here. Actually, we'll play them in the red. We'll try and pick up 3 points here against Middlesbrough. And so we're down the line to Felipe Zedos, player that we're very familiar with, of course, at Cambridge United, being one of our former right-sided midfielders. Very good servant for us, Felipe Zedos, but when you've got 95 rated Neymar in the team, not really going to get a look in, is he, to be fair? And I'm not really too sure why Aidan Watson punched that. But we will go on the counter-attack. Speaking of Neymar, not going to do anything with him. Perhaps I would have been better off with Felipe Zedos in that situation. Here's Jordan Rose. Gets himself tackled, just trying to back in. Here comes Emre Can on the counter-attack. A lot of options. We will use Greco out wide here on this left-hand side. And Neymar has 5-star skills, as does Nicola Greco. Unfortunately, though, chopped there and actually stays down. Now, we could do with him not being injured, because I've got injuries to wide players already, but thankfully he's managed to get back up. We'll give that to Renato. There's it's Sterling. Lovely turn. Raheem Sterling. No, good save by Jose Sarr. Greco looked to pull this back though, and Emre Can blocked. Morata squeezes it in. Was he onside? Yes, he was. 1-0 Cambridge United after 15 minutes or so. Rather lucky the way it dropped to him there, and just managed to squeeze it in before the goalkeeper got across to it. But it did go down low and into the corner. We lead after how many minutes? 15. Oh, we're spot on. Aurier to Sterling. Through the gap. Backing in there, Morata does very well. We'll look for Renato Sanchez, who's in the box, surely to make it 2. Well, he really should have. I thought I'll put a bit of power on it just to ensure it beats the keeper, because sometimes the only reason you can get it past the keeper is with a high level of shot power. Unfortunately, though, he didn't have the accuracy to go with the power, and he just smacked it straight off the underside of the bar. Pigott's backing in well. Gets that to Diallo, to Pigott, to Zedos. Cutting inside from that right-sided midfield role, but we will get that to Sterling, and hopefully he'll be able to turn away from the man, and just is able to do so. Renato just missed that opportunity. I'm actually going to go across here to Emre Can, and Neymar is arriving. We'll play him in. Neymar, just couldn't sort his feet out in time and swept away. That's going to be over Alaba and out for a throw. Should have made it 2-0 there, but sadly the woodwork in the way. Nice tackle by Jonathan Tah. Forward to Raheem Sterling. Emre Can will go back to... I was going to go back to Sterling, but never mind. Renato played that round the corner. Sterling will have the pace to get there. Will he to beat the keeper to it? He has done. All I need to do is either find a teammate or... shoot. I went for the teammate option, and unfortunately wasn't able to find one. That sucks. That really should have been 2-0 there as well. Opportunity with Renato off the bar, and now Raheem Sterling taking it round the keeper but can't find the back of the net. Morata can't find a way past the defender either. We are dominating here, as you might expect, against a side that are 15th in the table after 3/4 of the season. But still, only the 1 goal to the good. Greco, Sterling's made the run again. Morata is the obvious option here, and I will just lay it across to him. Take control, slot it home. No, good save by Jose Sarr. Right then, this isn't going according to plan here. We could, and probably should, be at least 3, if not 4-0 up by now. But my ability to take my chances apparently has deserted me today. And I can't put anything away. Just the 1-0 still. Alaba into Greco. Cross there looking for Sterling, who's actually done well to get to that. I think that's a fair tackle from Gibson. It's pretty harsh to punish him for that. It was a strong challenge, but he definitely got the ball. We'll have to look at the replay. Maybe he went through the man to get to the ball, but he got a lot of the ball. I'll have a quick look. Did he go through Sterling? He just kind of came out of nowhere, Raheem. Yeah, he did go through the man to get there, but still, I probably would have let that slide. Decent enough challenge. Old-fashioned challenge, shall we say. Morata looking to work the opportunity and very nearly finding that far bottom corner. Good save down low by Jose Sarr. We'll whip the corner in with Greco. They've made a change. Not sure who it is yet. Up goes... Oh, wow. Who was that? Jonathan Tah, was it? Not sure. Couldn't quite see. Got another corner, though. Came off a defender. Another decent whip. Up goes Aurier this time, but over the bar. Sanchez into Emre Can. Back to Sterling. Nicely done. It's a good move, actually. And, oh, I should have gone with the other option. Never mind. Aurier on the overlap. I'm going to pull that back. Wasn't meant for Renato, but never mind. Squeeze that across there to Raheem the Dream, who's turned brilliantly and slotted it away. That's a fantastic goal from Raheem Sterling. That's exactly why we bought him as well. Fantastic feat to twist and turn away from 3 defenders there around him. That's a brilliant goal. Honestly, really, really good. I'm extremely impressed with that. Raheem Sterling makes it Cambridge 2, Middlesbrough 0 on the hour mark. Still half an hour, though, for them to pull something back if they pull their fingers out. Free kick for Middlesbrough. 20 minutes to go. It's a decent delivery, inflict on by Jordan Rhodes. Had he got a little bit more right-handed direction on that and looped it towards the back post, that could have caused the keeper a lot of problems there. As it happens, it ended up going straight into his arms, but it's a well-worked set-piece from Middlesbrough. I think if they are going to get one back, it is going to have to come from a corner or a free kick. So I'm trying my best not to give many away, and so far that tactic has worked. Zaldivar with a good tackle there on Raheem Sterling. Morata with the good turn, though. Pull that back. Renato for 3. No good save. And, oh, Sterling actually kicked that straight back at the goalkeeper rather than towards goal. Oh, dear. I could be out of sight here, but, I mean, the 2 is probably going to be enough. But still, goal difference could have had an added boost again today if I could find out how to put the ball into the back of the net on a consistent basis. Another hatful of chances in this second half as we did in the first, but just the 1 goal per 45 so far. Although there is 15 minutes left to go, but they're going to have to do better than that, and I'm going to have to do better than that as well. Renato looking to get this off Desart, and Greco actually puts the tackle in. It's Rhodes into Jedos. That's a nice ball, and Zaldivar's got options in the middle, and he should have used them. He had oh, they still might score. No, he had a perfect opportunity to square that to a teammate, and you saw me try and read it, but in the end he went for the shot. So greedy, and there would have been enough time for them to try and look for an equaliser had they been able to put that away, but unfortunately for Middlesbrough, their forward player there kind of got a little bit of tunnel vision and he's let his teammates down. It's still 2-0 as we head into stoppage time, and we will be taking the win from this one. There goes the final whistle. We've played the first of 2 teams in red at home and come away with a 2-0 victory. Now, sadly, because of the way that the fixture list has fallen, it means that I am going to have to play a weaker side against Manchester United now, which is rather frustrating, but hopefully we can still get a decent result. City get a big win against Leeds United, who are still rock bottom of the table, I believe. I'll double check quickly now. I think Leeds is still right down the bottom. We've not extended our lead because Chelsea won as well, so it's still 3 points at the top, but we are now 11 points clear of Newcastle in third, whereas previously that was 8. Leeds still bottom, yep, as you can see there, 16 points, 19 for Sunderland and West Brom, and then a big gap of 8 to Swansea. So already the bottom 3 looking like they're getting cut adrift from the rest of the league table. They're going to have to sort something out, otherwise they're going to have their relegation confirmed rather sooner than they might have liked. Up next, though, Manchester United at home. We played a weaker side against Valencia and got a defeat, but we didn't necessarily deserve that defeat. I've played weaker sides against other Premier League teams, and actually we've done quite well. So I have no idea which way this one's going to go, but I'm hoping for at least a draw, and that will ensure that we stay at least a point ahead of Chelsea. We'll just have to wait and see how things turn out. Navarrete back in the starting lineup for the first time in forever, it feels like, even though he hasn't actually been out for that long. Definitely feel like I've missed him though, and Anthony Martial gives Manchester United a 1-0 lead after just 6 minutes. Not the start we needed here. They've got Martial, and as you can see there, Mauro Icardi starting up top. We do welcome Lino Navarrete back to the starting lineup, but he's not really been involved yet. He's still got the little plaster symbol next to him, and I wasn't able to start him in the previous game, which is why Sterling started at cam and Navarrete wasn't involved at all. A few people actually in the comment section have been asking me when I'm playing Tyler Brown, which we are now, as you can see, he's on the ball here. You quite rightly pointed out that he has 99 long shots. So you were asking for me to go for a couple of cracks from distance with him. So if I get the opportunity to, I will do. And we'll see what those 99 long shots are all about. He doesn't have the highest of finishing stats, so I'm not sure how well the long shots will go. But it's worth a try, isn't it? If you've got a stat that's 99, you might as well make the most of it. Maybe he can score as an equaliser, because I'm going to need at least one goal here if I want to get anything from this game. There it is. Nice ball into Tyler Brown. Awful turn, though, from him. That was really bad. He's supposedly got 89 agility, according to his stats, but that felt like 8.9 agility rather than 89. Pereira with a really good cross, and Martial comes extremely close to scoring his and Man United. Oh, I don't know why I failed to say the word Man United there, to be honest. Comes close to scoring his and Man United's second of the game. Brown could win that header, and well, not really done much in this game. I'm trying to work opportunities to have a crack with his right foot and see what these long shots are all about, but at the minute I can't even get out my own half, let alone have a shot on goal. Free kick to come in here from Xherdan Shaqiri. Is a long way out. He could shoot, he has done, and that was really quite poor, to be completely honest. If their shooting is like that for the rest of the game, then at least that gives us a chance of getting a draw. Paredes to Vieto to Tyler Brown, sorry. Weiser. Oh, Navarrete just kept that in. It was a poor pass. I'm not playing very well in this game, has to be said. Brown is there, and I can't get it to him. Eric Dyer picks up the loose ball through there to Vieto. That's going to drop to Paredes. We'll give it to Vieto again, who just made a move to run away from me. And I've tripped over my own teammate there, but it will drop to Paredes. And a bit of space for the effort. Oh, and I'm so glad I decided to give it a hit. As we move into stoppage time at the end of the first half, Leandro Paredes picks out a peach. He got in the way of Vieto there and then got lucky as the ball rebounded back to him. But what a strike. Goal of the season contender from Leandro Paredes. Absolute belter. We are level here at home against Manchester United. Out of nothing. May well be my first shot of the entire game. It was my first shot of the entire game. Only 36% possession. One shot. We're level. If this was online, whoever was playing as Man United would be absolutely seething right now. Weiser into Eric Dyer. There's Brown. Oh, go on then. 99 long shots. That took a deflection, actually. But still a decent hit. Castiles with a good save. I think it took a deflection at least. Yes, a rather large one. Actually made it a lot more difficult for the goalkeeper. Greco whips the ball in. Underneath it is Eric Dyer. And over the bar goes the ball. One goal for one CDM. No goal for the other. Throw for United. Bailly taking it for some reason. And Luke Shaw letting that bounce a number of times before taking control. But perhaps that was all part of the master plan. Lulling me into a false sense of security that the danger had gone. Paul Pogba's come off the bench here. As you can see, he's got full stamina, so he's fresh on the pitch, and the referee is going to give that as a foul, despite the fact that I think I got something on the ball there. Pereira will get it across here to Shaqiri. Oh, no. What a save from Watson. I think that was Harry Darling there with an atrocious attempt at an interception, and actually had a lot more of the goal to aim at there, Mauro Icardi. He'll be disappointed with that. Smart save, though, by Aidan Watson. And that was actually Icardi's last action of the game. The manager clearly not happy with it. Lacazette has come on for him. And he's immediately involved here, picking the ball up from that poor punch from Aidan Watson. I can't explain that, I'm afraid. Pereira back to Schneiderlin, who skews his shot well wide. No idea what that was from Lino Navarrete. But thankfully, Aidan Watson made a good save in the phase of play before the set piece, and we are still at 1-1. I see the man over there. It's Brown. If we can find the space, 99 long shots. Not able to use them though in that situation. Well blocked by the defender. But this towards the near post. Wasn't really near postish, was it? Bennett knocks that down. No idea what Parades's chest control was there, and Bennett's control afterwards was just as bad. The ball is pinging around here. It's going to drop to Alexandre Lacazette. Gets it into Pereira, and they are on the counter-attack here now, Manchester United, and they've got men over. It's Anthony Martial. It's a heavy touch. Is that a foul? No, I must have gotten something on the ball. 15 minutes to go. Currently holding on to the least deserving single point of our entire Cambridge United careers. I do not deserve to get anything from this game whatsoever. They have been by far the superior team. But as long as we have a 1-1 scoreline, we can be safe in the knowledge that Manchester United fans will be going on the long journey home back to the northwest with a rather large scowl on their face. But we'll still need to get this away and survive the remainder of the game. And it is going to be a case of surviving, because it's going to be wave after wave of red attack throughout the remainder of it, I think. Greco inside, but picked off by Schneiderlin. Shaqiri into Lacazette. See the run being made by the man in the middle, and also a run being made by Morgan Schneiderlin there, though. Lacazette decided not to pass to either of them and waited so long that Elliot Bennett could just run up and take the ball off him. And I play that in front of Tyler Brown, but he's got no stamina left. If I could just find half a yard to get a shot off, we could have flown it towards the top corner. I will try and showcase Tyler Brown's long shots at some point in the remainder of the season, but clearly this game isn't the one to try and do it in, because I've just not been at the races at all. Still 1-1 though, with 4 minutes to go. Martial's loose pass will give us another reprieve defensively, and we'll try and work it away. That's a terrible pass, and Pereira steals it off me. Great ball to Lacazette, brings it down. Watson with a save, and pounces on the loose ball and nearly slides into the back of the net with the ball in his hands. Oh, that would have been quite the way to lose a game, wouldn't it? Nice set. Navarrete, good touch and turn, as you would expect, with 99 dribbling and 99 ball control. Vieto's gotten away. Navarrete back in the starting lineup, not back on the score sheet. Or maybe. No. Oh! Wow, both keepers nearly caught the ball and took it over the line in the final few moments. But it looks like it's going to be a 1-1 draw here. 3 minutes added on. We're only at the beginning of that, and Lacazette was offside, so that's going to waste some more time. I have made a couple of changes, although I did make them about 10 in-game minutes ago. Luke Berry's come on, as has Murphy in the middle. Paredes will look for Vieto here. Don't tell me Luke Berry's going to come off the bench and win it for Cambridge. He's not, because Castiles makes the save, but he very nearly did. Greco with the corner. Keeper's going to come and punch. He's going to drop to Paredes. Keeper's on the floor, but I can't get to the loose ball. Win that header. Darling gets it back into Berry. Across there to Navarrete. Navarrete with a worldie. No, Castiles again with a top save. Well, the shot stats will be slightly more equal thanks to these final 5 minutes. And that's past the post again for another corner. If I do get a winner here, I'll be absolutely flabbergasted. That's gone wide. Wow, how many corners do you want in a row, Ches? Surely we can win it now. Underneath this is Anthony Martial, and as soon as Lacazette gets to the ball, the referee surely will blow his whistle. And indeed, he does. Right then, a 1-1 draw against Man United, and don't ask me how I managed to pull that off. I couldn't tell you. 7 shots, 5 on target, was 2 shots until that last flurry of chances there. Managed to turn it around to get a whopping 42% possession, only 79% pass accuracy, which is very unlike me. Tottenham beat Arsenal in the Merseyside derby. I looked at Liverpool and said Merseyside. In the North London derby, Palace beat Liverpool, Middlesbrough lose again, Chelsea win, which means they will close the gap on us to a single point, which is exactly what they've done. Up next for us, 5th placed Leicester, and then after that, it was the game against Valencia, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure. It is. So, Premier League action and Champions League action tomorrow. But for now, that's going to bring this episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too if you're new around here. And I'll see you later on this afternoon. Actually, no. This is going out at 4. I will have seen you earlier on this afternoon with a Napoli episode. I'll see you tomorrow for another episode of this series.